Yes guys, I on the ball, back with another video, and today we'll be doing another prediction. Is Game Week 36 predictions. It's getting so tight for the relegation and the Champions League spots. You're probably wondering the score from last week. I lost 3-2. For the first time in this whole thing, I have lost, which means I'm out by 8 now, 44-36, who will come up top in our predictions league. But let's get straight to it. First game, my team Chelsea, well, I'm not wearing a Chelsea shirt, but my team Chelsea up against Norwich. I think we need to get a win after a disappointing loss to Sheffield United. I don't know how we're still third, but luckily the former Chelsea Academy boys, Solanke and Michael Obafemi, both saving us from dropping out the Champions League spot, which means we are still third, and I think we should get a win here. I'm going 3-1 us. Our guess goes 2-0. Similar results again. We both go for wins, but I think we'll keep on this three goals thing going on. I go 3-1, he goes 2-0. Next game, Burnley against Wolves. Now, Wolves are really struggling. They were looking likely to maybe challenge for that Champions League spot, but now City got their ban and they're doing terribly. And it looks like they have to settle for Europa League. Burnley are in good form. They got a point against the champions, and I think they'll get a point here against Nuno's side. I go 1-1. I guess goes 3-1 Wolves. I can't see them winning with the form they're on, but we both go again. It's actually a bit different results. He goes 3-1, I go 1-1. Next game, it is Newcastle against Spurs. Spurs winning the North London derby, obviously. Newcastle losing to Watford 2-1, so I think Spurs should come away with a win here. I'm going 2-1 Spurs. I guess goes 2-0. Don't think they'll keep a clean sheet, as they are conceding quite a lot recently, but I think they will get 3 points, which will be massive for Jose Mourinho's men. On to the next game. It is Manchester City against Bournemouth. Bournemouth coming off their record win this season, a 4-1 win against Leicester. City coming off a 5-0 win against Brighton. City have won 10-0 in their last 2 games, combined. So I think they'll get a big win here. I'm going 5-2. I think Bournemouth will get a good fight as they really want to get that relegation battle. I guess thinks that City will keep a clean sheet. He goes 4-0 again. We both go for wins. I think all of us can agree that City will dominate this game and win big. But anyway, on to the next game. It is Arsenal against Liverpool. Definitely a game that, on paper, looks like a really good game, but neither team have much to fight for. After Arsenal coming short in the North London derby, the season's pretty much over, and Liverpool obviously being crowned champions already. But I think it will come away with a 2-1 Liverpool, and I can see Arsenal playing really well in the 90th minute. Mo Salah ending the game. I guess goes 3-1. Again, similar results, but on to the next game. Everton, Aston Villa now, and Everton coming off a terrible loss to Wolves, losing 3-0. Aston Villa coming off an absolutely massive win against Crystal Palace, winning 2-0. So I think this game Villa will get their second win in a row. I'm going for a 2-1 Villa win. I guess goes 1-1. We all think that Villa will snatch a point off this struggling Everton side, but I think Villa will get a massive 3 points to keep their boost up. Will they stay up? Let me know in the live chat right now. Will they get relegated or will they stay up? But on to the next prediction. Leicester, Sheffield now. One team in really good form, the other not so much. Leicester coming off a disappointing loss to Bournemouth. Sheffield coming off a win against us, which I prefer not to talk about. So I think this game, Sheffield United will come away with a 3-1 win, and our guest agrees. We finally agree on a prediction. I think we can all agree that Sheffield United, the form they're on, will get a win against this Leicester side who are pushing for that Champions League. But I don't think they'll make it. I think Sheffield United will get Europa League. I think they're definitely looking really very deadly in the attack and defence at the moment. So I think they'll get a 3-1 win here, and our guest agrees. Anyway, next game, Crystal Palace, Man United. Crystal Palace on a consistent run of losing games now. Man United coming off their worst result since the restart. They're still undefeated, so I think they'll bounce back with a good win here. I'm going 2-0 Man United. Our guess goes 3-0. Don't think they'll score that high because, they're still a bit disappointed after missing the chance to go third. 97th minute they conceded. We were very lucky, but I think they'll still get a win here at 3 points. Maybe could this get the Champions League spot? If Leicester do lose, they will get into the Champions League. But Man U, if you are a Man United fan, I can probably understand you're probably very nervous about this whole Champions League tie. But the next game is Southampton against Brighton. Obviously, Southampton coming off a brilliant draw against Man United. Brighton coming off a 5-0 hammering defeat to Manchester City. So I think Southampton will win with the form they're on. They've beaten Man City, they've drawn to Man U. I go 2-1 Southampton. Our guess goes 3-1. Yep, maybe Southampton will score a few, but I think Brighton, after a really good start to the restart, are slipping down a bit. On to the last game, a relegation battle. West Ham and Watford. West Ham looking more comfortable now after, hammering Norwich to put them down getting relegated. Watford coming off a big win against Newcastle, so this could be a really good game. I'm going to go full time, 1-1. I think it should be a big game. Both teams having a lot to fight for. I guess goes 2-1 Watford. That'll be a massive win to secure safety for them as we are coming near the end of the Premier League season. But that's it for today. I had to rush this one because, there's such a short schedule now of the Premier League. Maybe I'll have to do the predictions live streams. But thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'll catch you all later.